are in the Prius, as you can see. Miss Lily's back there. Of course, the car's on the move. She's out there eating. I just don't get it. So, this is going to be our trial run for the Prius Ostomy adventure. So, we'll see how it goes. You know, I'm still dealing with the incision infection. They did another culture yesterday, but they're not having me pack it. Instead, they're having me flush it. So that's going to be a little easier. It was just uncomfortable, you know, with the packing, and it just didn't seem to help anything. But now that it's starting to heal from the inside, they decided they'll just let me go ahead and flush it. So that's what I'm going to do. But we are on our way. I stopped at the store today, got some shredded chicken for the pups, and got me some things just to make some roll-up sandwiches, things like that. Stopped at Jack in the Box, got me a breakfast jack that I'm going to eat on the way there. And now I'm headed to get gas at Sam's Club. So we're going to fill up on gas, and then we're going to hit the road. Now, what I decided on the ostomy things, I was going to use the one side that I have, one side I have clothes in, summer clothes, and the other side of my drawer, pull-out drawer that I had in here, I was going to keep ostomy supplies, but then I figured I don't need to take that many ostomy supplies, and so instead of doing that, I'm going to use it for dry goods, canned goods, and other things. So then I may put some extra ostomy bags in there, but we'll see. But I'm not going to have as much in there as I first put, which was enough ostomy supplies for months. So what I decided I'm doing for those that have ostomies, I'm using the Flex, Coloplast Flex, and what I decided when I'm out doing the ostomy adventures, it's the easiest to do the closed bag system. So that's what I have going today. I have the closed bag on me because trying to empty a bag in here, no. I looked at a number of ways with my toilet, and it's just not feasible. So we're trying the closed bag thing. So this morning, first thing is it's already, you know, Stuart Stoma decided he's going to be doing a lot of output this morning. So when I get to the place where we're going to go today, I'll change the bag out right away. Now I did get some puppy bags that I will use to put my ostomy bag in, and we're going to see how that works. So anyway, I'm here getting gas now, so we're off for our first Prius ostomy adventure, and we'll see how it goes. I've looked online and I haven't seen anybody doing car life with an ostomy. So we're going to check it out. We're going to go. Where there's a will, there's a way. Well, here we are. Our first outing. So let me show you the lay of the land here. I'm out by the lake. And there we are. So we've got somebody up here that just brought their kayaks out. They're out there, and it's, you know, pretty quiet. I was down around the other end of the lake here, and there's some people fishing, and then one person had a good spot out in the shade. But I'm happy with the spot I'm in right now. So this is called Caballo Lake, and this is down by the Primitive area. Now they got Caballo Lake, and this is over by, I think they call it Caballo Dam side, that you could come out here, and Primitive camp, which if you don't have the New Mexico State Park Pass, which it's free to come out in Primitive, if you don't have that, then it's $8 to come out and find your spot and Primitive camp. So here we are, and we're just gonna see how this works. Now I've got ants over by here, so we'll see, but I think we're good. Hey puppies, gonna let mama in? You gonna let me in? Happy puppies. They already went for their walk. So I'm gonna get in here and we'll see how it goes with the Ostomy adventure today. Okay, so what I'm bringing with me for my Ostomy supplies, I have this little bag, and I've also got my medicine, thyroid medication. So I had a thyroidectomy last year. I'm in the hospital around my birthday, and I had a thyroidectomy. This year, I'm in the hospital in my birthday time, and I had wound up with a ostomy. You can see my bag here. It's pretty full, so I'm going to change it. I also have to flush the I'm having a bit of a infection in the incision, so I'm having to take care of that. So those are supplies for that. So what I brought with me are the Coloplast. I do have a barrier thing in case your skin gets bad. You can put that on before you put your ostomy on. Then I have some ones here if I want to put extra barrier protection around it. I have a colostomy, not an ileostomy. So I have here all my supplies, okay? All the supplies, and the other side are my bags. Now I decided, I do have bags that you can empty, but I think that, so I'm gonna just take out one of my bags here. The Sensoramia Flex, and once you have your appliance on, these just pull off. This is adhesive under here, So you just line it up, so much easier, and I think it'll work much better for traveling, being in, doing van life things. So let me open this. I have some, the Pampers, one. Now hopefully this is the one that's got that it's mainly water. This one is not saying that, so most of the ones I get are the 99% water, because I don't want oil to be on there. You can close this off. TMI. But that's, if you don't know an ostomy, that's it. We have a bag that hooks on. If it's a colostomy, it hooks onto your large intestine. If it's an ileostomy, it's connected to your small intestine. If it's an ileostomy, they have a lot more liquid type output. Colostomy is more a little drier output. Let me see. So I have these. I'm going to get out one of these bags here so that I can put this in right away. Now, Colatech does give you bags. Coloplast does give you bags, but I think I ran out of bags. Okay. Now these ones I got at Albertsons, and it's their brand of bags. Okay. I'm going to see if I can sit over here on the toilet so I'm not right next to the dog, because of course he's going to want to explore and have his nose in everything, and the last thing I need is his nose in my ostomy stuff. I don't need your nose in the ostomy stuff. So, move this stuff over. So this is the one thing that, oops, why did the lid come off of there? Lid came off of my water bottle. Okay. Now I want to get some toilet paper over here as well. I'm going to put those over here so I can sit over here. And where was my bag? Where did I put my bag? I need that right away. Of course, Miss Lily took the bag. Did you bite into it? I think she bit into the bag. Really, Miss Lily? Well, I'm going to get a different bag out. I'm going to have to repair this one. The last thing I need is for a puppy bite bag that's going to leak. Okay, so I'm going to stick that in there. See, that's the other thing. I'm traveling with puppies. So get a fresh bag out. Keep it over here, out of the way of puppies. Out of the way of puppy teeth. Now when I'm changing the flex, I don't need to worry about, you know, the other ostomy supplies. Put this over here. Try to get everything over here, because once you take this bag off, the one thing about the flex is that that's sticking on there really well, is you're gonna have so the bag is off. You just fold it up, stick it in here, get it over here away from the puppies. And now I gotta clean off my stoma. Okay, because you do get a lot of stuff that's still in there, so you gotta make sure that's all clean. Okay. I don't need your help, Miss Lily. Now you just want to make sure that your flange is clean and dry, because it's going to stick on here. This is plastic, and when you take the adhesive off, the adhesive just sticks to this. And that's why I think this is the best one to use for your ostomy stuff. Now, I think, I don't know if I can get this over here. This is not staying so well, so I'm sorry about this. Trying to get this to stay. I don't want Stewart's stoma to be, so you can see here, this is all just clear plastic. That's what it sticks to. So you're just going to go and align the bottom of this, and then this just goes like this, and you're done. You're all good to go again. So that's why I think for the car, van life, car life, that the flex is a good alternative. Just stick these in here. Get this back. Is a good option for if you're wanting to do, car life or van life, and you have an ostomy. Okay, now that worked out. Let me see if I can get this a little better. That worked out pretty well. Yeah. And then I have my old things in here. I'm going to close this up, and then this goes right in the trash. Make sure that's secure. And I'm thinking I'm going to maybe double bag it, just to make sure, because you don't want odors coming out. So I think I'm just going to double bag it. just to make sure, because you know it's not, you don't want to be really smelling ostomy stuff. That's not something, you know, that I'm thrilled about. Although right now I can't smell anything. It's most all of it is inside the bag, except for you do use those things to clean your ostomy so that you can. So I'm going to double bag this just to make sure. And then, you know, in the morning, I use the toilet. I still use the toilet to urinate and everything. So in the morning, the bag goes out of the toilet. And you get the regular bags that go in the toilet. You don't try to use some other type of bag that's not going to be secure. So I double bagged it. It goes in my trash here. Out of sight, out of mind. And we'll see. So I don't know. Stuart this morning was acting up. That's my stoma's name, Stuart. Because he reminds me of Stuart, the mad, you know, when you watch Mad TV and it's got Stuart, the kid that just is so obnoxious, and so that's why he's called Stuart D. Stoma. So I think that these, I'm going to put them somewhere where I can get to them easily. I think they're going to go in my bag, my stoma, my ostomy supply bag. Now this bag's good. It's really one that you can open up, and it's got, you can hang it up. It's got the little thing here. I could use it and can hang it up on one of the side things here. And it's got a mirror here as well that you can see. I'm going to take this, the mirror's got a covering on it here. I'm going to take that off, see if I can get that off so you can actually see in the mirror. It's really on there stuck. There we go. So yeah, it's like you use it for toiletries and stuff, but it's a great bag for ostomy supplies. This is your adhesive remover. I have another adhesive remover, and then I have barrier things. I have baby oil because I have a tendency to kind of pancake things, kind of stay stuck by the ostomy. So I put a little baby oil in the bag, and then the other end of it, side of it, is my bags that I carry. So, and this is by Ricardo. It's a Ricardo bag. Does it say Beverly Hills? Ricardo Beverly Hills is the name of this brand of bag. Okay. So I think I'll put some little bags in this part here. There we go. And then the extra bags I will put somewhere else. So everything I need is right here for my ostomy supplies. And that just goes here, the other side of the toilet. I've got enough area here that I can store it so it's out of the way. With my other toilet supplies of little things that you put in there to, like I have my other little thing here. These are toilet supplies And these are called poo powder. You put it in your toilet, and then it gels the urine. The urine gets in a gel form, okay? So easy to deal with. So yes, I have everything in here that you need for traveling. I have my refrigerator. I have a number of cooking supplies. I have a little fry pan. I have other... Miss Lily, will you quit tearing these things apart? You little troublemaker. She's tearing my plants apart in here, my plastic plants. Will you quit that? Troublemaker. Should throw those away. You cannot chew up the plastic. So anyway, that's what's going on my first outing time on the Prius Ostomy adventures. We'll see how it goes. So far, so good. Now I do have the climate control running. It's 81 out there at the moment. I put the, I covered up the front window so it doesn't, you know, really put in the heat. The reason that I have the Prius is because you have climate control. You leave it running, okay? And another reason I love it, because when I go in to shop and I have to go into the grocery store or whatever, and it is hot out there. Let me put these away in this bottom drawer here. I can leave the car running, and the puppies are in climate control. They're in 77-degree weather in here. So if you have a Prius or a hybrid car, you can leave it running, and what you do, you have your thing. Now, you know, people steal cars because they program. They'll go by and open it with the, I guess, with a computer. They're able to open the car and steal them. Well, so what you do, you have your key, and it's got a little side button here. You pull it, and this pulls out, and you lock it manually with this. And even if I came locked in my own thing, it will not open it. You have to unlock it and lock it with the key. So your puppies are safe in there. You can keep it running, and the puppies are in a nice climate-controlled environment and quite comfortable, and they're safe. Nobody's going to come and steal your car because it's running. So that's another reason I bought the Prius, to set up for car camping and everything. Okay, now this is getting really hot here. I'm thinking that I'm going to, yeah, those windows are really hot. This side, no. So I'm thinking I'm going to put the covering on those windows, because that's where the sun is now, and it can heat it up in here. So let me see if I can find it. My window coverings. Hey, monkeys. They're on my window coverings. Well, see if I can pull them up. Miss Lily, you guys are all laying on here, and I can't get the window covers. Let's see. Ooh. Hopefully, yeah, this is the one that fits. Okay, so I'm going to put that side out. For the daytime, this is double-sided. Much better. That heat was coming in quite hot. Now I keep the other windows uncovered so I can see out here the back. I just cover the window where that sun is really coming in, because I don't like to sit here and have the sun coming in beating on my back, because it's hotter than Hades with that. So, got my coffee. I made coffee before I left. And my toilet over here also doubles as a little tabletop. And I do have sitting room here, or sometimes I'll take the things off the tabletop here, put a pillow on if I want to sit over here. That works as well. And yeah, at the moment we're quite comfortable. The bag change, my first bag change in the car, worked out well. There's a little quail out there. Quails just make me happy. Them and their little dinglebob thing on their head. When I see quails, I laugh. Now, I couldn't believe it the other day where I live. I saw a mama quail and a dozen little baby quails with her. They were so cute. So, yeah, enjoying that. So I'm going to lock my door up here to make sure everything is secure in here, although there's nobody over here at the moment, but I do want to make sure. And we're just going to enjoy our time. I'm going to sit here, take a little nap with the puppies, and then have a little something to eat. And I'll have to show you later what I did. I have summer clothing in my drawer that pulls out over here. In the other drawer that pulls out, I'm putting in, I've decided I'm going to put in mostly dry goods, canned goods, that type of thing in there. So it'll be my little pantry. I might put in another thing of bags. I want to make sure I carry enough bags for changing. But I found out that unless I'm going to a park and they have a restroom. Now, if they have a restroom, I can go in and empty the bag. I could have bags that you empty. But if I'm out here, you know, doing primitive camping, BLM land, things like that, to try to empty it into the toilet, no. It's just, you know, I looked at it, the logistics of it, and that's just not going to work. And then if it, you know, if it were more liquid, if it was an ileostomy, more than likely you could empty it into a little bag. But the way mine is, that's kind of, yeah, no, that's not working well, because usually at home I fill up the bag with water and am able to clean it out. But here on the road, that's really not possible to do. So I think, looking at things overall, that the best is those single-use bags. And yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna work on that and see how it goes. What do you think of that, Miss Lily? What do you think of that, Miss Lily Boom Boom? Kisses. Oh, that's my girl. That's my girl. Mr. Mickey's over there just like. Mr. Mickey comes out this morning. He goes up to my purse and hits it with his nose. You know, they really want to go. And today I'm wearing my Ostomy shirt. Ostomy awareness is what it says on the bottom there. Ostomy awareness. So we got my little Ostomy shirt on. And like I said, this is our first time out here. And I wanted to see how it goes before, you know, so I can have a trial run and then find out what I need to do, possible, not possible, what I need to change before we go on a long distance adventure trip. But so far, so good. I'm happy the way it went, was able to change the bag, except for I gotta watch Miss Lily. She grabbed my bag and put little puppy toofies in it, and that is not gonna work. Oh, that would be lovely. Put the bag on and then I have, you know, output coming out the bag, leaking out the bag. That you don't want that. It's not a complication I want to deal with. So yeah, so we'll see. Anyway, wish us luck on our first adventure, but so far so good. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you online.